Today we are discuss about the position of women in ancient India। अब यहाँ पे एक कोटेशन है रोमिला थापर का, उसको हम लोग लिख देंगे। द फंडामेंटल सैनिटी ऑफ इंडियन सिविलाइजेशन हैज़ बीन ड्यू टू एन एब्सेंस ऑफ सतन। तो ये रोमिला थापर का एक स्टेटमेंट है। और फिर नीचे में है आपका ये एक और है एस अल्टेकर का, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट वे टू अंडरस्टैंड द स्पिरिट ऑफ अ सिविलाइजेशन, appreciate its excellence and realize its limitation in the history of the position and the status of women in it। तो ये है एस अल्टेकर का। आप लोग एक इसमें से कोई लिख दीजिएगा एग्जाम में। अब है क्या, इन एवरी सोसाइटी all around the world there is a social differentiation in dealing with men and women. Both have a different roles, males as a resource provide and women is a doing the reproductive and the homemaking role. Women were recognized as wives and mothers, not only in India but also in the whole world. They hold the status of subordinate to men, limited only within the home's sphere. In ancient time, the patriarchal society never begged women to come out of the domestic area, and they never treated women as equivalent to them. A survey by historians say that all Vedas, Purans, Upanishads, and epics reveal the status of women and their struggle for power in ancient India. According to some historians, Hindu religious books like Vedas, Upanishads, Ramayana, Mahabharata have mentioned the name of the several women who were a great scholar, poets, and philosophers of the time. Wife was regarded as Ardhangini, which means which means half of her husband. An unmarried man was considered to be incomplete man. The husband along with the wife in ancient India perform all religious ceremonies. Indus Valley Civilization, the first civilization of India born in which the worshipping of Mother Goddess Prakriti was started by the people. This present the importance of maternal feminine in that civilization. In prehistoric India, gender discrimination was non-existent. Poly- Polyandry was common in matriarchal communities of prehistoric India, and mother are the commanding authority in the family. Men and women had equal role in the economic life. Women in Vedic period. Vedas are the oldest, believed to be composed around 1000 to 500 BC and transmitted orally. There are four Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samveda, Atharveda. During this period, women had respect and opportunities to develop within their domestic spheres. She was the creator, protector, and educator of her children. Rig Veda says the wife and the husband, being the equal halves of one substances, are equal in every respect. Therefore, both should join and take equal part in all works, religious and secular. In Rig Vedic period, young girls had equal power to get educated as boys. They were called Brahmavadinis, who were the products of the educational discipline of Brahmacharya. Yajurveda says the scholarly woman purifies our lives with her intellect. Thou- Through her action, she purifies our action through her knowledge and action. She promotes virtue and efficient management of society. The Rig Veda identifies Many learned women, rishis like Matri and Gargi, who composed several Vedic hymns. Discussion between Gargi and Yajnavalkya is well known in Ramayana. The name of Lopamudra, who was the wife of Rishi Agastya, Viswara Sikta, were the example of the state of education among women. In Kshatriya society, girls had privilege to choose their husband in Swayamvar. Remarriage of widows were allowed under a certain condition. No practice of divorce is found in that period. Unmarried girls had their share in their parents' property, but married daughters were exempted. During the Vedic period itself, the birth of the daughter became a source of anxiety. Being a patriarchal family, the birth of the son is bliss incarnate, will that of a daughter is a root of the family's misery. According to the Atre Brahman, a daughter has been described as a source of misery. In Rig Vedic society, dowry was not known, but people were used to give gifts. It was also believed in Hindus that only son could help in getting salvation to their parent and perform the last rites. The system of the sati existed among the Aryans in the earlier period. The hymns of the Rig Veda and the Atharvaveda shows that the sati was customary for the women. There was no forced child marriage. The position of women gradually deteriorated as the Vedic ideals of unity and equality began to fade off in the passage of time, and a transition from matriarchal to patriarchal order of the society is seen. अब यहाँ पे एक मनुस्मृति का कोटेशन है, इसको हम लोग देख लीजिएगा और याद कर लीजिए. फिर where women are honored, divinity blossoms there, and where ever women are dishonored, all action, no matter how noble it may be, remains unfruitful. According to Manu, women's always in control and confined environment under the supervision of male members of the family, in childhood with the father, in young age with husband, and in older age with son. Manu banned Upanayan or sacred thread ceremony for the women and Sudras, and so on the educational opportunity for the women was ended. Manusmriti was held responsible for the derogatory position to the women in the post-Vedic period. Manusmriti promoted child marriage and dowry system to including gender and caste discrimination in the society. A commentary of Arthashastra. Arthashastra was written by Chanakya. It permits a woman to have money up to 2000 silver panas. The amount in excess of this limit were held by her husband as a trust on behalf of the wife. The widow inherited the property of the husband. तो ये था कंडीशन ऑफ वीमेन इन एंशिएंट सोसाइटी. आई होप आप लोगों को अच्छा लगा हो. प्लीज़ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब. थैंक यू.